Hello, my wonderful Scorpio. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely spectacular. Scorpio, let's jump straight in. I don't like to lose any time. I want to dive in head first. This will be in regard to you and a specific person that you have in mind, completely regardless if you are talking to them or not, if you're actually in connection with them or not. This will be about, Scorpio, what you think is going on right now. So this is you on the outskirts of what you think is really going on versus what is really going on. So there's going to be a difference there, or maybe it will actually show that what's really going on, you were right the whole time. Maybe your intuition or maybe any kind of inkling or suspicion was absolutely correct. We could also be delightfully surprised that we were wrong, as in worst case scenario, guess what? It actually was the opposite. So let's see, Scorpio, picture this person in your mind's eye. Right now, they're looking at you, you're looking at them, and this is going to be about what you think is going on. Oh, okay, yeah, you're thinking about this person. They might be thinking about you as well. What you think is going on versus what is really going on. Now, there will be an optional extended reading. In fact, I will be using this deck because we need more harmony in our life right now. Life is the world is very tense at the moment. So I will be using the Harmony Tarot deck for your optional extended reading. And over at the extended reading, I want to really focus on a really big subject tag, and it's the truth of this connection moving forward. So I'll still be looking at both your energies over at the optional extended reading. And even though here, I want to kind of focus on the here and now. As I said, what do you think is going on versus what is really going on? And the continuation, so part 2, which is the optional extended reading, using the Harmony Tarot deck, I really want to focus on the truth of the connection. Really getting down to the point, the nitty and gritty, the blunt truth, the truth of the connection moving forward. If you are interested in seeing that, the link to that extended reading will be in the description box below. It's going to be the very first link underneath all the yellow stars. I have clearly labeled it. It says link to your extended love reading. So both readings are going to be very full on and very thorough for you. Also, this Saturday at 12 p.m, I'll have the personal pleasure of reading for you again. I'll be doing your bonus weekend mini love reading. All right, enough about me. Let's talk. Let's do this. What do we have? All right, again, so we saw that Four of Swords, and now we've got the Hermit. They are both very deep thinking cards. The Hermit, Virgo energy, is the wise sage. Your person can be any gender, age, or star sign. They might have Virgo in their chart. Who knows? Even if they don't, it doesn't matter. This is definitely all about casting light back into the situation. But before we do that, this is all about introspection. It's looking within. It's looking at all the lessons that we have learned with and without this person that has led us to this moment. It can, of course, show that perhaps you and this person have a bit of self-imposed isolation, a little bit hermity. We feel a bit overly stimulated. We don't really want to go out to meet new people. But I'm asking here, who is casting light back into this situation? Is it you or is it your person? Let's see. Because I love the Hermit in the sense that it's the most wisest, the most grounded, the most experienced, noble person, and the biggest energy like that in the entire deck. So this is definitely, if it's you or your person, could be the both of you, right? We'll definitely figure this out together, that we are reapproaching each other from a place of wisdom and experience. All right, 9 of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy, more Virgo energy right here. This is the single life. So I'm kind of thinking that perhaps we're not with this person. Are we talking? Perhaps not. Maybe some of you are, but it's very sporadic. It's very here and there. It's not the same as before. Although I'm picking up for at least 85% of you, we're not talking. You may be single, you may be alone, but you're thriving. You're very independent. There's a very big difference when someone is alone and lonely versus you're single alone, but you are not lonely. I have a feeling that perhaps if it's not you that wants to cast light back into this situation, it's definitely your person, because they don't want you to be single and they don't want to be single. Oh, okay, let's see. The 3 cards at the top represent Scorpio's point of view versus the bottom 3 cards of what is really going on. Bonus messages, 7 of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, a bit of resistance there. That could be on your part. with the Strength card, perhaps it's asking you, that's more Leo energy coincidentally, asking here for a chance of forgiveness. Ooh, okay, all right. I see that some of you are resistant. Not completely say no to this person. It's not as bad as the 9 of Wands, where the walls are so high up that not even your parents can talk to you, or your dog and cat. But that's telling me that you're very assertive. You can say no to this person without raising your voice, right? And what I like is that you have a strong presence. Your boundaries are very, very strong. So you are very discerning. Even if they return in hermit mode with that energy, you're not going to say yes, but you're not going to say no. Even though the Strength card is calling here for you to approach the situation with honey instead of vinegar. Perhaps to drop those, those walls down just a little bit. Enough for you to feel safe and vulnerable, right? Oh, interesting. All right, let's talk about your point of view. We've got the Knight of Wands, 7 of Cups, 4 of Wands again. There it is. It wants to make an appearance. It was destined to come out. I have a feeling here that a lot of you think this person is probably gallivanting around town, dating a lot of random people, exploring all their options here, and perhaps not even giving 2 hoots about you. You may be proven wrong for the right reasons, because I really feel here that I don't feel like this person is actually dating a lot of random people. If they were, honestly, it was very short-lived, like 2 weeks, and that is it. Only because the Knight of Wands, a lot of you are seeing this person. Sorry, it's very bright where I am, and these cards are very shiny. It doesn't really help. The Knight of Wands is often depicted as Mr. or Mrs. Right, the knight in shining armor. But because the Knight of Wands is very good looking, very pretty, very handsome, they use it to their advantage. So they can be seen as a player, impulsive, very unreliable, childish, very immature. So a lot of you are probably thinking that they're exploring their options. But that is Scorpio energy. They're exploring their options minus you. So I have a feeling here that a lot of you think this person is indifferent, they don't care about you, that they're exploring their options, they're having fun, they're sleeping around with a lot of people. I'm actually not getting that at all. And if they did, it was very short-lived. When they realized the grass is definitely not greener on the other side, I'm too tired, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of you have been thinking about this scenario to the point where the 4 of Swords, Libra energy, is highly linked to emotional burnout, emotional, I'm going to say more mental exhaustion here. That's about rest, recovery, recuperation, healing. And again, I think from your point of view, it's like you feel like you're kind of like behind them. Like the dust, when someone races off and they leave all that dust behind. Yeah, a lot of you probably think this person has forgotten about you. That they're traveling, they're going to parties, they're having fun. They probably already met someone. They've got a plethora. They're completely inundated. That luxury of having so many options and not even thinking about you. Okay, I really feel here that there's something more here. Let's see what is really going on. Wow, they want to talk to you. Oh, wow. Why do I have to stop gasping into the microphone? I'm so sorry. Scorpio, no, you're absolutely wrong. But for all the right reasons. It's actually good to be proven wrong. This person really wants to talk to you. That is the mother of all conversations. The mother of all clarity. They've got 2 aces in regard to you. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Of course, they can be any star sign. This person wants a brand new beginning with you. Now, the Ace of Swords, yes, they want a new beginning. They're also very aware. It could be a bit of a challenging start because that's what happens after the 10 of Swords. Clearly, we had a falling out here, right? Obviously, this person did something where you feel betrayed, backstabbed. They did something where it's like, I'm not going to fall for that again. So no wonder your walls are up. You're a bit resistant here, right? I understand that. But they want to talk to you. Eventually, they're going to get straight to the point. This person secretly sees you as the one. I don't know if they've ever said that to you before. If they have, they're going to say it again. If they haven't, get ready. Because now this is the mother of all offers here. This is like a solid, brand new chapter. Solid, just like this table. It's about commitment, usually a short engagement, a long-standing marriage here as well. Now, we don't have to get married. You don't want to? That's fair enough. Not everybody wants to get married. But this is the card of longevity. Being together in the long run, basically. Your person will be emotionally expressing this to you. And it's a surprise card. Page of Cups is my surprise card because it's a message. It's emotional revelations that literally come out of nowhere. Sorry that I took so long. I'm sorry that I hurt you. Please forgive me. Do you have the strength in your heart to forgive me? Oh, wow. Okay, that represents a budding romance. They would actually are going to give you an offer. Can we start from the ground up? Let's get to know each other all over again. That is definitely then the hermit within your person, reapproaching you from a place of wisdom and experience here now. Wow. I want to get some, this is amazing. What does Scorpio need to know, please, about this person? Or anything that Scorpio should know. Any advice, please. Anything at all. Two of Swords. You're a bit indecisive because a lot of you are still pissed off with this person. You know what? I understand. Especially if they gave you that 10 of Swords. No wonder there's a bit of resistance. It's not a no, but it's not a yes from you as well. Take all the time you need. They're not going anywhere. Absolutely not. There we go. Knight of Cups is Scorpio energy. You were on the receiving end here. The only thing I will say is that the Two of Swords says that eventually you do need to make a decision here. Do you want to stay angry with this person forever? Or do you want to find it in your heart to forgive this person, whether you want to take them back or not? It's only because I feel like your spirit team want your life to be a lot more easier at the moment. One more, please. Wow. Okay. All right. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, take all the time you need. This is a card saying it. Take it slow. There's no need to rush. Play it by ear. They will wait for you. And your person realizes that peace, balance, and harmony, patience, and forgiveness desperately needs to be injected back into this connection. Now you've got 3 aces. This is the card of true love. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Ace of Cups, being in love, falling in love all over again. Wow. And this is such a happy card. It's the sister card of the Sun. It's so much emotional harmony and emotional healing here. The only missing piece here is you, because that cup is empty at the moment. There's a little crack there as well. I'm sure you probably can't see it. Right there. There's a little crack right there showing that, okay, this relationship it's far from perfect. History has been a little bit icky and sticky and messy, but this person really wants to step up. That I do appreciate. I appreciate initiative, a real apology, their efforts and their actions here. So take all the time you need. I feel like you do need more time to kind of like recalibrate, like get your head and your heart around what is exactly happening. But we've got the promise of 3 brand new starts here. So the cards are actually telling you that you're wrong. For all the right reasons. You're actually wrong thinking that this person doesn't care about you, that they're with other people, they never think about you, they don't care about you, that they don't probably care that they've hurt you. No, you are pretty much the only thing they're thinking about. They're in hermit mode at the moment. They're not interested in other people. They go home and they just think about you. So that's why it's like, enough of this. I'm thinking and I'm feeling too much here about Scorpio. I'm going to send a message, and it's all to do with a brand new start. Now that is wonderful, but let's get to the truth of this connection moving forward. That's where the extended comes in. I got mixed up with my words. That is where the optional extended reading comes in, and that's where this particular deck comes in. So if you are interested, I'm telling you right now, the truth of the situation, this person is in love with you. They see you as the one. They're going to be very clear about this with their message. But take all the time you need. It's okay. They're not going anywhere. They're going to wait for you, because that's a card of patience, right? Moderation in our mind, body, spirit, in our emotions, in our love. So let's check out your optional extended reading. I want to figure out the truth of this connection moving forward. There will be no gatekeeping. I won't sugarcoat anything. I'm going to get straight to the point, but always approach your reading with respect, right? But I am going to be very honest. So let's talk about the truth moving forward. The link is in the description box below. Scorpio, I'll see you on the other side. Let's do this. And I'll also see you this Saturday at 12 p.m. Bye, Scorpio.